Village! VPN Village! VPN Village! VPN Village! VPN Village!
Hi guys, thanks everyone for coming. So, as you all might know, the Polish government, it's rolling out any abortion right that we have left in day. So, 2 days ago, the Polish government rolled out that the abortion is legal when there's fatal fetal abnormality, which means that women are going to have to give birth to the babies that are not going to survive, that can really badly affect their health, which is really traumatizing. So, for the last 2 days, there's thousands of hundreds of people on the Polish streets. So I'm just really appreciating your solidarity with them, and we just have to keep the women's rights internationally, because, you know, that's all we need to do. So thanks everyone.
So my name's Keisha and I'm from ROSA, Socialist Feminist Movement. So I'll just say a few words about why ROSA is helping this protest today and why we think it's so important. Well, of course, the banning of abortion rights is completely horrendous, backward and cruel, taking away the choice of women, of the control over their own bodies and their own futures. And the Polish movement for abortion rights has been an inspiration in Ireland for the past few years, as we have been fighting for our abortion rights as well. So since 2016, the black protests in Poland have been a source of inspiration. Like in Ireland, women in Poland have been forced to travel. 100,000 people per year have been forced to travel abroad. Far more illegal abortions have been taking place than legal abortions. Between 10,000 and 150,000 a year of illegal abortions. So many of us today are wearing black in solidarity with the black protests in Poland, symbolising the death of our choice, the death of our autonomy when abortion is banned. Now that the coronavirus lockdown has trapped us in our homes, instead of organising mass protests, the government, the reactionary right-wing Catholic government in Poland, has taken advantage to try and push through this law through a constitutional tribunal, not even a proper normal legal process. They take advantage of the fact that mass protests are very difficult to organise. So we've done our best today to be safe, to take public health and the coronavirus into account, wearing masks and social distancing wherever we can. In April, Polish women protest in the lockdown as well, defying the laws in a safe way, and also collected 700,000 signatures. So this beat back the laws a little bit, but now the new law has banned abortion in almost every single circumstance. So why is this? Why is it wherever the church has control, that they're so backwards in controlling of women's bodies? Why is it that in Poland it's acceptable to have LGBTQ zones? Well, we've made a huge blow against the church in Ireland by defeating the 8th Amendment. And we offer our full support and solidarity to the Polish movement as well, to beat back their conservative government and church control. So like in Ireland, everywhere school students need inclusive, non-judgmental sex education, free public contraception, free comprehensive healthcare, attention to women's health, as well as access to safe legal abortion. The hypocrisy of anti-choice women who refuse women to have abortions, to force women to be pregnant, and yet fail to provide for the children once they're born, as we can see today in Ireland with the mother and baby home scandal, which is still not resolved, which is still going on. We need a society where women can be liberated, can have decent lives in all ways. We don't only need free legal abortion, we also need free childcare, quality education, protection from abuse and discrimination, quality social housing, proper wages, the whole system, where we can have decent living standards, opportunities, futures, and freedom from oppression. Whether that's sexism, LGBT, or racist oppression. This system that we're in, the capitalist system that we're in, needs the oppression of women. It controls our bodies and sexuality, including our reproductive rights. The fundamental part of this system to control and divide the working class, push women into unpaid labour, into caring and domestic work, into emotional labour, to commodify our bodies, make money off us, our bodies, beauty norms, and all the rest. So how do we make change? Well, today we're having a protest in international solidarity with the movement in Poland. Just like the last few years, there's been a global women's movement getting stronger and stronger. Because it's international solidarity, there's a key weapon that we can use to fight for our rights. That it's protests like this, that it's strikes, which have been used successfully in Poland and on Ireland as well as the huge movements around the world. So throughout history, women's rights were won through struggle, protest, strikes, and organising and building organisations to fight for our rights together against the capitalist classes who are the ones that ultimately benefit from misogynist laws and control of our bodies. So we can take control of this into our own hands. We can fight back for women and minorities. We can fight back for LGBT, for people of colour. But first, we're here today to show that it's not acceptable. We completely oppose what's going on in Poland and completely oppose the police repression that these protesters face. I think we'll get away without the tear gas today, lads, but solidarity, thanks for hearing me. And if anyone would like to come, please come and see me. We can take your details to make sure that we invite you. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas or would like to come to the meeting, then please let us know. Watch out for the bike. But otherwise, maybe we'll kind of wrap up. So thanks so much for coming. I think it's been a really good day to show to make a statement that we're not going to tolerate sexism, misogyny, and rollback of reproductive rights anywhere in the world. Because we're part of an international, the international solidarity among working class and among women all over the world. So maybe we'll just finish on a few chants. Let's give it everything, and then we'll call it a day. So my body,